So today I'm going to do a little bit different video, and I'm going to show you a tutorial of how I did one of my most recent pieces. So let me know what you think. Okay, start by laying out your string and your air dry clay in the approximate shapes that you want, and then you're going to take a mixture of Elmer's glue and water, and I'm just laying that on thick. It's going to dry clear, so don't worry about it, and just cover everything in glue and get it into the shape that you want and make it look all curly and cute, and then let it dry. And then here I'm using E600 because you can move it around a lot, but then once it's dry it is solid. And these are just little polymer clay flowers that I made previously. And then now I'm taking some acrylic paint and a dry brush, and I am just adding a thin layer of black paint over everything. And the reason I like dry brushing everything is because it's not going to be a solid layer of black. It's going to let some of that texture and other colors peek through. So it just gives it like a nice, worn, old look. And here I'm just going back through with more acrylic paint and a tiny brush, and I am going to go back over all of those ribs just to kind of make some spots lighter and just make the tops a little bit more brighter so that it looks like it's popping out of the mess that's behind it. And here I am going through and adding an olive green to all of the vines, and I just did different variations of paint mixed with water. So where it's brighter, it's more paint, and then some other spots I had more water, and so that kind of blended in a little bit with the black and made it darker. And I just keep going through with layers until I get the effect that I like. And you some watered down black, just kind of moving that around a little bit, darkening the paint in some areas just to give more depth. And then I am also going back in with some more white to brighten certain parts of the bones I had gotten covered with green and black, just to give more depth and dimension. Bones, I'm doing some watered down green as well, just give it kind of a mossy look. And here I'm going in on the flowers. I'm doing a handful of different pinks and reds, and just kind of using different mixtures of them, as well as thinning some out and leaving some thicker, and just kind of going with the flow. You could paint these before you attach them to the canvas, but I wasn't sure exactly how I wanted this to look at the end, like the colors and the composition, so I just waited until the end to paint everything. After I let that dry completely, I'm just going back through with all of the colors, adding some more highlights to certain areas where I wanted a little bit brighter, giving things a little bit more texture. And then I'm going to go through and I'm going to add just some quick little dollops of leaves, like I'm not being very detailed with them. there's the final look. I love how this turned out. I love the muted colors, but then yet still vibrant. I just love everything about it. So yeah, if you enjoyed this little tutorial, please let me know. If you have any questions, let me know as well. Thanks.